Hey everybody, it's the Pork-Minded Investor here, and I think might as well just start this off right. You know what I mean? Let's get a little about me going. My visions for the channel, some of my personal investments, just some shout outs as well, and also some of my side hustles as well that I do on the side of my 9 to 5. Well, 8:30 to 5, whatever you want to call it. My actual job. My name is a Pork-Minded Investor, and I'm actually based out of Minnetonka, Minnesota, Hopkins, Minnesota, Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the surrounding cities. Um, Basically, I actually work as a forklift driver on my 9 to 5, but I also like to invest. I also like to collect things, and I also like to resell some things as well. Um, I also have some family out in Boston. So we gotta show out the support. We gotta Banner 8C. Let's just put that out there. Let's just put that out there. You already know what's up. Yeah. Shout out to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown because they're putting it all on the line for generational wealth, as well as bringing that to light. Never even really was investing, and when I was younger, for some reason, I told my grandfather that I want to be a stockbroker. I don't know why. I still remember it though, but he reminded me after all these years. It's I got some catching up to do. But basically, I just am trying to recoup all the years that I've lost in not investing. I'm a big pet fan. I love and support animals all over. Whenever I'm traveling, I love to see all the different types of animals out there. Um, Literally give them like food and stuff like that when I'm ever able to. So it's kind of crazy to be representing one for the animals, and trying to be a spokesperson for the animals. Not It wasn't really a mindset of like representing pork, but it was more kind of like how like a pork acts basically, and he's sniffing out stuff, and she's trying to be first to that freaking food fest. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to be the first one there. As greedy as that sounds, he's trying to be the first one there, and he's trying to get it all for himself. You know what I mean? Like we it's about time that we come back and take claim of the shares that we've lost, man. We've lost so much in life. Man, it's crazy, man. It's not even 100 years. Let's just put it that like that, man. It's not even 100 years. The knowledge that was separated then could have been very, very valuable now, especially with all the people that know about it and the people that just don't know about it too at the same time. Some people are getting backwards on houses. People are getting backwards on their debt. It's a little ridiculous, man. It's a little ridiculous. I'm trying to do everything I can to, like I said, recoup my losses, man. I'm really trying to recoup my losses because there's been so many in my life, and it's just about time that we start a trend that's definitely in favor of longevity. I mean, like that. Like it's got to be like that because there's no way that we have longevity and doing what some people like us do. You know what I mean? So I just gotta say thank you for everybody that on the investment side and in talking about how to invest, talking about what you should invest in, not per se, but giving you some handouts on what they're trying to do. Everyone's at the end of the day trying to make some money, and if you're able to make some money while you're either sleeping or while you're working as well, it's a big difference. Big difference. I can say that. I mean, I obviously don't have that much money, but I mean, I'm doing some legwork on the back end, so just don't count me out. So I just like to say thank you, in specific Stock Brother, because he's the one that showed me a lot of love, a lot of support, but mainly him because he's actually putting in that work for me. And honestly, it's been a hassle trying to trying to put out content. I gotta thank God that I have everything on automatic. Because everything that comes to my account, man, it's already taken care of on the investment side back end, man. So everything I got to work with is what I got to work with. Like I said, we can get into it right now. So we're gonna start off with my IRA, Roth IRA. The money gets taxed going in. You don't pay taxes on the gains. You're gonna pay taxes if you're withdrawing before your retirement age, but tax-free gains is tax-free gains. And I'm a pig for that one. I'm a hog. No Harley Davidson. Hey, if you know, you know, man. Come on now. All right, so my IRA in the 1400s right now. Some of my investments, I have some stocks and I have some ETFs, and I also have some cash just sitting on the side, just accruing as I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. My ETFs, I have SPLG, and I got about a good chunk in there. I got about 6 shares, so definitely pumping it up. Definitely pumping it up. I got that sauce from a person I'm gonna shout out later in the video. Um, let's see here. And then my other ETF is Schwab US dividend ETF. Um, I've got about almost 3 shares now. And I'm gonna actually, I got two to almost 3 shares now. So I usually like to do that pretty often, as much as I invest in like the small stocks as well. I like to add some of those positions into my portfolio because you never know. You never know what happens with the stocks. So it's just a good little hedge fund that just got to set yourself up so you don't have to do too much work, if that makes sense. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of work, but doing little to none work and getting some rewards out of that is prime. Okay, so remember that. I have a single stock, O Realty Income. I have about 5.5 shares right now. Um, like I said, I'm a hound for dividends. I'm looking to kind of start my positions in there, as well as kind of like a hedge too, just for now. Whatever you think, just leave some comments down below. I have some shares in Chipotle, down, whatever, but definitely saw some opportunity in there. So I'm gonna kind of start just dropping dimes in there because I like Chipotle. So I have some SoFi, and I also have some Honda. I own a Honda, so it's just kind of logical to put money into something that you actually own, just so that sometimes, during the course of the life and time with your car, could have some beneficial value if you're investing in the company as well. Like, let's say Tesla. Obviously, we know what it is now. So it's, I don't know, you do your research on that. I have some, like a share in Apple. And then I want to shout out to Stock Brother. I'm actually in a stock play with him. It's down like about 20% right now. I'm not really worried about it right now. So it's not down 25%. So no, I'm just kidding. So but actually, yeah, 25% is probably where I'll probably start looking to cut the ties and have my stop position around that area. I also have a lot of shares in Dragonfly. There's some sentimental value with me there, but I also keep up with the stock, and I actually definitely love what they're doing, and I see all the conventions that they're going to, and all of the um, just contracts that they're getting as well too with some government. So I have like a little small actual position, Sundial. It's actually a Canadian company. It also has tobacco and alcohol companies as well too in its company, or at least runs, I should say. This company oversees companies that are on that retail side of cannabis, tobacco, and alcohol sales. So I like to just take the moment to say that I also invest in Acorns. This isn't a paid advertisement or anything like that, but I definitely like to just shout them out because it's one of the reasons why I got back into invest, kind of going off the deep end basically with it, and as well as kind of giving my full heart as well on the back end of working every day, So Acorns does all that work for you. It has Acorns Early for your kids. If you have newborns, you're able to start investing for them the day that they are born. Had I known that, I would have been able to share that with my friends, my families. Had my family known that, they would have been able to do that for me. So it's life changing. That thing, investing in your kids could literally pay for colleges, could pay for schooling, could pay for clothing, could pay for literally anything that kid wants, your family wants. Okay, like just do some hard thinking. If you're really trying to be solid with this, I really suggest starting with Acorns. If you don't really know too much about actual stocks, they do a great job on just investing it right for you in mostly ETFs, some bonds, and some little bit of crypto, not too much, but they're trying to get like in that space as well to kind of maximize your benefit with that company too. So, and I'd also just like to shout out an actual company for offering benefits. Uh, I'm a benefit hound. I'm a benefit hog. Uh, if you're offering benefits, I'm a good worker. I'm ready to work for your company. Just remember that. There's a lot of people like me that love companies that give out good benefits to their employees, and a lot of people that don't understand this relationship between employers and employees. It really comes down to how that employer is treating its employees. And if you can't treat your employees right, if you can't treat them with respect, there's no reason that, me personally, I just don't understand how you stay in business if you don't care about your employees. You know what I mean? So I really would like to shout out that my last few employers for offering benefits, because I've been able to rack up without even noticing it. That's the crazy part. It's crazy we don't even notice it. I actually didn't even realize it until I left my last previous employer. But before I left, my grandfather was like, "Hey, make sure you get all your information about your 401k, your HSA, all of that. All right, all of that is beneficial for your next moves. Okay, so it's like it's crazy how that's crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy. Just start doing it. Start doing it, man. Just start doing it. Some people aren't even not even 2 years into their job now, and already have like almost like, I want to say almost maybe 10,000 in their 401ks. But that's just free extra money on top of the money that you're already getting paid right now. I mean, not really per se, because it's kind of like coming out of your taxes and stuff like that. But why would you? My thing is, why would you say no to your benefits when you know you're gonna spend that money either way? And the thing is, you're able to either like, there's some tricks and stuff. I have some SaaS gurus that I got, and I know that can play that crap very, very good. So it's just an extra benefit that's added in your favor, especially for your longevity in life. All right. So why not use it? It's an extra vehicle to be financially free earlier, financially free with money for your family, friends if you need them, if you need help. It's anything you need to do in your life, it's there for you. That's your money. Okay? So I can't stress that enough. All right? Just can't stress that enough. Get into my actual 401ks. If I can get up in there, at least I'll go into my current one right now. And then it's been almost a year now since my benefits have started. I started my benefits around August of last year, and it's only July right now. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So in there we got about $4,000, almost $4,500. Looking real nice. And actually what I just did recently was reposition myself. So basically I just have a mix of different allocated sectors. I have bonds, small, mid, specialty, I'm gonna say ETFs probably, because there's only really ETFs and funds that are available to you with 401k plans. Large cap growth ETFs, asset allocation. I don't know. I'm not too sure what that is. Stability of principle. Not too sure what that is. If you know what that is and you know what that means, please drop a comment in the description in the comment section down below. I have some large cap value stocks, probably ETFs, blend. I also have some global and international ETFs, probably stocks, ETFs, and such. So I have myself scattered around. The global and international one I think is pretty nice, pretty nice. And from the last 6 months, I'm up actually $200, and this is something that I don't even contribute to anymore. Basically, it's literally just making me money right now. It's literally just making me money. Year to date, $210. From the last 2 years, I'm up $300. Just keep your eye out for your 401ks as well. So I did that, and I ran it up all the way to $4,515.14. Okay, and that's a little less than a year. Okay, it's an extra $300 from something I hadn't even touched. $300 that is there to keep multiplying. Okay. The value of investing is monumental to your survival right now. I know people that want to get second jobs, already busting their pork chops already right now, man. And they're already dedicated and willing enough to get a second job. Look, if I can help you be cool without doing all that, living your life, relaxing, enjoying it, these other people do, I'm gonna do my very best to do that for you. Now's the time in the video, we're gonna do some shout outs. It's a pretty big list. I got a lot of people to shout out and I got a lot of people to thank, all right? A lot of people that support, a lot of people that show love to me, and a lot of people that just are doing their thing that they should be doing for the people that need this kind of stuff, okay? Shout out to Larry Jones. Thank you for instilling this drive into a lot of these Americans and a lot of these individuals that are like you and I, okay? That they just need to start. And then if they realize how easy it was and how simple it can be, and how life-changing this can also be at the same time, there could be a lot more people just like you in your position. I like to shout out Lisa J. Stocks. She's a wonderful woman. She's great with the stocks, man. I just want to say shout out to you, Lisa J. Love. I got a lot of love from my sisters as well as my brothers. All right, so I gotta stress that to the fullest. All right, this investing is for everyone, but I'm really doing it for everybody like me. All right. Because if there's more people like me that can do this kind of stuff, there'd be a lot of change in this world. Shout out Mommy Trader. She is actually a boss. All right. She is setting things up for her family. She's setting things up to show us what she's also doing as well on the back end, so that we can also partake in living that kind of a life and of wealth and generational wealth for our families as well too. So thank you, Mommy Trader. Thank you. You already know Prez the Investor alongside Lisa J, man, is just isn't the same kind of a video, man. They chop it up so well, and they talk about stocks, and they talk about their personal investments. They talk about what they are kind of thinking about doing, as well as they're a great team. And I actually like that Prez is out here doing his thing, man. You know, on the small side of it, that small stuff adds up so fast, man. That small investing adds up so fast. And I can't stress that enough, because that's exactly what I'm doing myself, man. That's exactly what I'm doing myself. I'm dollar cost averaging into my investment accounts. I'm dollar cost averaging into shares so that I can actually acquire shares into companies as well. So man, I just gotta say big up, man, and shout out to Prez the Investor, man. He's a great guy. He's wild, man. He doesn't have a filter. So if you love that kind of stuff, man, as well as on the investing side, man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. We're all having fun out here, man. We're all having fun out here. You can't beat that. You can't beat that kind of vibe, for real. All right, and now we gotta say shout out to Richard Fain, man. You're like the other uncle I didn't have, man. I swear to God, it's like you guys are showing us so many blueprints. All right, and that's actually who I got the SBLG play from for the ETF and the dividends. He's actually, man, he's a talented young individual, and I want to say just thank you, and I want to say please keep doing what you're doing, Richard Fain, and keep teaching everyone what you learned when you're around my age, man. It's a blessing to have found you now around the same time that you were starting to do your thing, man. And you have a backstory to that too, so I can't really. I'm gonna leave that to the people to find out that backstory behind you. But I definitely know that I was there to listen to it. And I definitely recommend you listen to his backstory too, as well as Larry Jones. And there's also one more person I got to name, possibly maybe a few more. Yep, a few more. All right, man. This is another shout out to my boy, man. Stock brother, man. You know I love you, man. It's a blessing that we've actually been acquainted. It's a blessing that we've had an interview and that we've actually talked to each other. It's a blessing that you're actually so supportive of the things that I'm trying to do with myself and actually trying to change my life aspect. You know, it's a blessing, man. I just want to say thank you, man. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. And like I said, man, keep doing it. You're the penny stock king, man. You're the best with the information, man. And of course, we also have Stock Brother, man. Just want to say thank you and shout out to you, man. It's a blessing that you're doing what you're doing, man, and you're helping the people like me with a little bit of change, man. We can make some differences sometimes, man. It's life changing what we can do. It's life changing what we can do. You're helping us be in the fastest, or at least the semi-fastest lanes that we can be in for investments. Now, if we can pull in like 25% gains, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. You don't, oh my gosh, man. Y'all don't even realize how much 25% is even. Like right now, banks are giving out 4%, 4.6% right now. I know Wells Fargo is doing it as well, but it's locked behind like a big capital lump sum in your account, man. It's like, why not just offer that already? You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't even be a thing that you're getting like pennies on your accounts, man. It's like 0.5% on an account, man. That's crazy. Especially for a saving account, man. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. If you're not with the times right now, on no minimum balances, and also like because that's how they also nickel and dime you too, man. But it's hey, I gotta say shout out to Wells Fargo because that's also one of my side hustles that I do, and I go there very often. So that's coming up. But also, like I said, man, shout out to Stock Brother, man. Shout out to Stock Brother, man. He's the penny king, the penny stock king. Okay. A lot of y'all don't know that, man, but I collect my pocket change. Shoot, I even go to the bank and ask for coins. That's what I do on the side, man. Shout out to Stock Conversations as well. Guillermo, man, that dude is a beast with just the analytics of all the types of option plays, man. He has so many strategies and he knows of so many strategies that's then he also kind of doubles back with that with probability on there, man. This probability can be on your side as well on that options play. But I don't do options yet because I'm too scared and I'm not ready to lose too much and I'm not ready to lose more than I have, truthfully. So that's kind of where it is. So obviously there's a way to minimize losses. There's also ways to stop from having losses, if that makes sense too. There's gonna be some losses, but there's ways to cut your losses. I want to say shout out to the Mask Investor as well because he's also very in tune with investing. News, man, that dude is a beast with fresh news daily. He has a Discord service as well, and he also just pumps out good information that you guys should definitely check out. For some reason, I don't see my guy Keenan Grace, man. I want to say shout out to Keenan Grace because that dude is the best in the kitchen, man. Let's just get that one thing straight, man. That guy is probably the best with the technical analysis. Double that back with Stocks with Josh. They're one of the two greatest, man. I swear to God, those boys know how to put up a chart. Let's just say that. Let's just say that they are really good with putting up that chart, man, and they have it down to like a freaking science. It's unbelievable. The amount of dedication that they have for their community and their spaces that they're in right now. So I just want to say thank you, man. Thank you, Keenan Grace, and also thank you, Stock with Josh, Stockmo as well. They're all on the dream team. A good part of the video where I like to say just a big shout out and a big thank you to everybody that is there for support. It means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to everybody else too as well that you're also interacting with your community too and sharing your backgrounds and your insights on what you guys know. We have a lot of catching up to do. If you like the video, like the content, just like, subscribe, and give a little comment down below of your insights on some investments that you like as well. Maybe just some criticism that you have for me as well too. I'm open to that. Yeah, and oh yeah, there was actually that one thing that I do as a side hustle. I coin collect, and I actually drive all the way downtown to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and go to Wells Fargo Center. And they know me by name. They know me by my name, man. So I can't make this up, man, because I'm there all the time, grabbing coins, man. I'm grabbing like $100 of coins, man. $300 of coins. They know that I'm there, man. That's my second job, basically. I'm literally trying to recoup everything, man. I'm trying to make dollars off of the dimes that I have right now, man. I'm trying to tell you right now. If there's a way to flip something, I'm gonna flip it, man. I promise you that, man. I promise you that. Celtics pride, man. Celtics pride, man. Go C's, man. That's all I gotta say. Hold it down, JT, JB. Hold it down. Please don't lose your way. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. The knowledge y'all bring to the community and the city and the state, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy what y'all are trying to start out there. And it really, like I said, it needs to be talked about. And then yeah, I also like to collect comics too. They actually still make comics every week. So just make sure you hit up your local comic book store. My favorite is Hot Comics. They have a crazy selection where I'm at. like I said, weekly releases, so I'm always there, usually every week, and they're always the brand spanking new comic of the week. Comics can be worse sometimes, so it's something to just kind of just get into or look into, you know. So, but yeah, anyway, like I said, if you have any feedback, feel free to comment section down below. First true full length video. So yeah, peace.